Hey there, everybody. How's it going today? Ian back here with you at Entertainment Examiner. Hey, I am here with you on this Monday morning. In about 2 minutes, according to my tablet here, the Oscar nominations will start to be announced. I have sheets in front of me with who I predict will be nominated. I'm not confident really at all this year. Um, so they're going to do it in like two batches. They're going to announce like supporting actress, and some tech stuff, and then they're gonna take a break, and then in a few minutes after that, they're gonna do like picture and director and the lead acting categories. So the nominations will be announced by Priyanka Chopra Jones and um, Jonas. Sorry, it's really early. And Nick Jonas. It's early for me. So got everybody saying who they think is gonna be nominated. Supporting actors, I have Daniel Kaluuya, Sacha Baron Cohen, Leslie Odom Jr., Paul Raci for Sound of Metal, and I have David Strathairn for Nomadland. I am not confident in that fifth slot at all, but that'll be an interesting fifth slot to see who they go with. We have a minute remaining. Supporting actress is all over the place. I think Olivia Colman will get in for The Father. I think Yoo Jung-yoon absolutely should get in after seeing Minari. I think it'd be really cool if Maria Bakalova got in for Borat's subsequent movie film. So I'm hoping you can hear my tablet. I got it turned up. So I'm just going to be watching it with you and kind of marking stuff off as they announce things. I do have all categories here, so I'll try not to shuffle around too much. But I'm pretty much just going to concentrate on the big categories, and then yeah, it says waiting for Oscars. So I usually watch the Oscar nominations live. A couple years I have not been able to, so I've had to get the nominations online after they've been announced. But this year I thought I'd do a video for them because I'm a huge Oscar fan, huge movie buff. I've been watching the Oscars every year since like 97 or 98. It's super fun to predict them. So, yeah. I'll be right back. Okay, everyone. Okay, everybody. I'm back. 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes, counting, with this kind of annoying music. Best Actress field, which they'll announce a little bit later. I have Frances McDormand, Viola Davis, Carey Mulligan, Vanessa Kirby, and Andra Day. Actor's gonna be interesting. I really hope that Delroy Lindo gets in for Defy Bloods because he was amazing in that movie. I'm not confident in that though because it just hasn't been showing up. But a lot of times with the Oscars, you see people that haven't shown up all season long all of a sudden get into that Oscar race. And I know they've been campaigning him hard. I think the late great Chadwick Boseman absolutely will be nominated for Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. He may get a double nomination for supporting actor for Defy Bloods, but it depends on how much they like that movie. Animated feature, I definitely think Soul is the front runner. I have every category, but I'm not really worried about those until after I'm done with this video. I'm just kind of here to tell you guys the main ones. So we'll watch them all though, because sometimes those tech categories can be pretty interesting. Director, I think we'll have Lee Isaac Chung for Minari. The frontrunner is Chloe Zhao. Brilliant work for Nomadland. Aaron Sorkin, Trial of the Chicago 7. But I'm going to be quiet and we'll see what's going to go on here.
And now, it's time to deliver what you've all been waiting for.
They've been doing these virtual ceremonies.
Priyanka and Nick, over to you.
Thank you so much, David, and good morning. Although we're in London, so it's afternoon here.
But regardless of a time of day, it's a moment that each of these nominees will never forget.
Absolutely. First up, the nominees chosen by members of the Academy's
Let's start with the one that's gonna kill me.
In a supporting role.
It's gonna kill me.
Maria Bakalova.
Ah, yeah. Good movie film. Wow.
Delivery
Awesome.
of prodigious bribe to American regime for make benefit once glorious nation.
That's such a long title.
Glenn Close.
Oh, wow. Glenn Close made it. Wow.
Olivia Colman
Yep.
in The Father.
Yep.
Amanda Seyfried.
Oh, Amanda
in
Seyfried
Mank,
made it. Wow.
and Ye Jung-un
Yep.
in Minari.
Wow.
Congratulations
I
to
know if
all
Amanda
those
Seyfried
nominees.
would make it or
Our
not.
next category is
Wow.
Best Costume Design. With
Okay.
nominees voted by the Academy's Costume Design.
Wow, Glenn Close made it in.
Emma.
Yep. I had Emma.
Ma Rainey's Black Bottom.
Yep.
Mank.
Yep.
Mulan.
Yep.
And Pinocchio.
Ah, I had News of the World.
And now here are the nominees for Best Original Score, voted by the Academy's Music Branch. Da 5 Bloods.
Wow. Wow, Terrence Blanchard.
Mank.
Right, yep.
Minari.
Minari. Wow, I've screwed this whole thing up.
News of the World.
Got News of the World.
And Soul.
And Soul.
This is so exciting.
So fun.
The Writers' Branch nominates screenplays in 2 award categories: Best Adapted Screenplay and Best Original Screenplay. First is Best Adapted Screenplay. Borat's subsequent movie
Yep,
film,
got it.
Delivery of Prodigious Bribe to American Regime for Make Benefit Once Glorious Nation of
Kills me to gotta
Kazakhstan.
read the whole title.
Sacha Baron Cohen,
There's a lot of
Anthony
writers.
Hines, Dan Swimer, Peter Bainham, Erica Rivenoya, Dan Mazer, Jenna Friedman, and Lee Kern. Story by Sacha Baron
The
Cohen,
movie has so many
Anthony
writers.
Hines,
It's funny the Borat's
Dan
making the
Swimer,
Oscars again.
and Nina Pedrad. The Father, Christopher Hampton and Florian Zeller.
Yep.
Nomadland,
Yep.
Chloe Zhao.
Yep.
One Night in Miami,
Yes.
Kemp Powers.
What's the other one?
And The White Tiger.
The White
Ramin
Tiger.
Djawadi.
Ah, yes. Congrats, Ramin.
Yay!
She was in
And
The
now
White
the
Tiger.
nominees for Best Original Screenplay. Judas and the Black Messiah.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Will
Nice.
Burson
Yes.
And Shaka King.
Yes.
Story by Will Burson, Shaka King, Kenny Lucas, and Keith Lucas. Minari.
Yes.
Lee Isaac Chung. Promising Young Woman. Emerald Fennell.
Wow, no Mank.
Sound of Metal.
Yeah.
Darius
Sound of Metal,
Marder
baby.
And Abraham Marder.
Love Sound of Metal.
Story by Darius Marder and Derek Cian-France. And The Trial of the Chicago Seven.
Aaron Sorkin, baby.
Sorkin.
Yep.
Aaron Sorkin, is he a newbie?
Yeah, we've
Must
never
be
heard
new,
of it.
yeah. Well, since you did 2 in a row, I think I'm going to announce 2 short film categories.
Congratulations to everyone. Now, the nominees for an actor in a supporting role. They are Sacha Baron Cohen in The Trial of the Chicago Seven.
Yep.
Daniel Kaluuya
Yep.
in Judas and the Black Messiah.
Better.
Leslie Odom Jr.
Yep.
in One Night in Miami.
These last 2 spots.
Paul Rassi
Yes.
in Sound of Metal.
Yes.
And Lakey Stanfield
Oh,
in
Lakey.
Judas
Wow.
and the Black Messiah.
Oh, cool.
Congratulations.
Cool.
We still
I like
have
that
more
one.
nominee announcements.
He's
We'll be
great
back
in
at
that movie.
5:31 PDT.
Stay tuned.
Okay. Okay. So, they're going to come back in about 4 minutes. Sorry, we'll make sure my camera's still working this morning. Okay, they're gonna come back in about a few minutes. Okay, I didn't really predict a lot of the short films and stuff. I just kind of wrote down who the front runners were. I'm not really invested in those, but the ones you guys want to know most about are probably the acting and the screenplays. So, no big surprises in supporting actress. I took Jodie Foster in and out about 3 or 4 times. I saw The Mauritanian. I just didn't feel like she just didn't grab me in that performance. But she won the Golden Globes, so everybody, put her up there. But I really didn't think. I had Amanda Seyfried for a while, but they don't seem to like Mank, which is evidenced by the fact that they didn't give it a screenplay nomination, which is really surprising because David Fincher's father, Jack Fincher, wrote that movie back in the 90s. He's since passed. But Glenn Close, Hillbilly Elegy, that's been up and down. People either like that movie or they don't like that movie. You know, maybe Glenn Close can finally win an Oscar. That would be nice. I can't believe she hasn't won yet. That's insane. Next we have Best Supporting Actor. It was that 5th slot. But I'm really happy that Lakey Stanfield got in because he is great in Judas and the Black Messiah. I think it's awesome. I don't think he'll beat his co-star Daniel Kaluuya, who I think is a front runner. And I love Sound of Metal. And the fact that Paul Raci got in just makes me over the moon happy. He absolutely deserved it. He hasn't gotten in hardly anywhere else. And I'm super happy about that. Costumes and stuff, I'm not super concerned. Score was interesting. But I'm going to do screenplays real quick, and then I'll take a little break and come back when they come back. My runner-up was Judas and the Black Messiah. I can show it to you. My runner-up was Judas and the Black Messiah. The runner-up got in, Mank got out, all the other ones got in. Adapted screenplay was pretty simple, except they put the White Tiger in instead of Ma Rainey or even News of the World. White Tiger was on my runner-up list because Priyanka Chopra Jonas was in that movie and heard they were going to do... Sometimes they do that. If they know someone's going to be in the thing, they nominate the movie so they can announce the movie. It's a whole thing. You see actors announce their own nominations sometimes. It's kind of weird. So they'll come back and do the rest of the awards, which will include sound, song, visual effects, documentaries, animated feature. A lot of them coming up. I thought they were going to do more of that round, but they didn't. And, of course, we'll come back with the lead actor, lead actress, director, and picture. So I'll be right back in a few minutes with you guys. Hey, everybody. We are coming back with the Oscar nominations. Just a second. My screen went blank, so we're doing this. So I don't know what they're going to announce first. It's kind of I don't know. We're going to wait a few minutes, see what pops up here. And then we'll do a brief assessment, and it'll be a month till Oscar night. Here we go.
And are joining us now, welcome. Let's continue with the nominations. Members of the Academy's documentary branch have chosen these nominees for Best Documentary Feature.
Documentary feature is always weird.
Collective. Crip Camp. The Mole Agent.
Wow.
My Octopus Teacher. And Time.
They're always
For
weird.
Best Documentary Short Subject, here are the nominees.
Nominees for Best International Feature Film were voted on by Academy members from all branches living and working outside all over the world.
Start with another
The
round.
nominees are Another Round, Denmark. Better Days, Hong Kong. Collective, Romania. The Man Who Sold His Skin, Tunisia. Quo Vadis Aida, Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Oh, very nice with the pronunciation. Well done.
Thank you.
The cinematographer's branch nominate the following for Best Cinematography. Judas and the Black
Yes.
Messiah.
Yes, that was my runner-up. Yes.
Mank.
Yep.
News of the World.
Yep.
Nomadland.
Yep.
And the Trial of
Yep.
the Chicago 7.
Got him. Got
Lots of nominations.
Lots of nominations.
The Visual Effects branch voted for these films to be the nominees for Best Visual Effects. Love and Monsters.
Wow.
The
Interesting.
Midnight Sky.
Yep.
Mulan.
Yep.
The One and Only Ivan.
Oh, one and only Ivan.
And Tenet.
Wow.
Here are the nominees for Best Animated Feature Film. Onward. Over the Moon. A Shaun the Sheep movie.
Oh, Shaun the
Armageddon.
Sheep movie. I had that for a while.
Soul,
And Wolfwalkers.
and Wolfwalkers.
Yes.
And now here is the other category voted on by the music branch. Here are their
Song.
nominees for Best Original Song. Fight for You,
Yep.
Judas and the Black Messiah.
Yep.
Hear My Voice from The Trial of the Chicago 7.
Yep.
Husavik from
Yep.
Eurovision Song Contest.
I might get all
The
5 of
Story
these.
of Fire Saga. EOC, Scene
Yes.
from The Life Ahead. La Vita Davanti a Se.
Speak Now, I got all 5.
And Speak Now
Yes.
from One Night in Miami.
I know why I'm sad I got all 5 songs.
For actor in a leading
Oh.
role, the Actors Branch members nominate Riz Ahmed in Sound of Metal,
Yep.
Chadwick Boseman in
Yep.
Ma Rainey's Black Bottom,
Yep.
Anthony Hopkins
Yep.
in The Father,
It's these last 2 spots.
Gary Oldman
Aw, dang
in
it.
Mank, and Stephen Young in Minari.
Ah, dang it. I thought Delroy was going to get in.
Congratulations to all those incredible nominees.
Dang. Huh.
For actress in a leading role, the nominees
It's
are
hard to deny Gary Oldman, I guess.
Viola Davis in Ma Rainey's Black Bottom.
Yep.
Andra Day
Yep.
in The United States vs. Billie Holiday.
Yep.
Vanessa Kirby
Yep.
in Pieces of a Woman. Frances McDormand
Yep.
in Nomadland. And Carey Mulligan
Yep.
in Promising Young Woman.
It's those are
All
predicted
amazing
5 for
performances.
forever.
For directing, the Academy Directors Branch has chosen these nominees.
Directing might be
Thomas
interesting.
Vinterberg, Another
Oh,
Round.
wow. There's your
David
outlier.
Fincher, Mank.
Yep.
Lee Isaac Chung, Minari. Chloe Zhao, Nomadland. And Emerald Fennell,
Wow.
Promising Young Woman.
No Aaron Sorkin.
And finally, the nominees
I
for
wondered.
Best Picture voted by all members of the Academy are...
Okay. Ready?
Ready?
The Father,
Yes.
David Parfit,
Yes.
Jean-Louis Levy, and Philippe Carcassonne,
I
producers.
had a feeling the father was going to get in.
Judas and the Black Messiah.
Yep.
Shaka King, Charles D. King, and Ryan Coogler, producers.
Mank, Cian Chafin, Eric Roth, and Douglas Urbanski, producers.
Minari, Christina O, producer.
Nomadland,
Yep.
Frances McDormand, Peter Spears, Molly Asher, Dan Janvi,
That's 5.
and Chloe Zhao, producers.
Promising Young Woman.
Yep.
Ben Browning, Ashley Fox, Emerald Fennell, and Josie McNamara, producers.
Sound of Metal,
Yes.
Bert Hemling, and Sasha Ben Harosh, producers.
And last, The Trial of the Chicago
Yep.
7, Mark Platt and Stuart Besser, producers.
Woo!
Well, I am already strategizing my Oscars pool. Congratulations to all of these incredible
They only picked
nominees.
8.
Wow, what a year.
Everyone
Thank you
predicted
for
9.
joining us and watch the Oscars live on Sunday, April 25th, only on ABC.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, I'm gonna do a brief recap here. Okay, that was interesting. I really wanted Delroy Lindo to get in for Defy Bloods. He did not. They picked Gary Oldman for Mank over him. I disagree with that. I love Gary Oldman. I didn't like Mank very much. Mank did make it into Best Picture, though. It did not make it into Screenplay, which is interesting. Only 8 Best Picture nominees, including The Father, which I have not seen yet. The Father will be on video on demand at the end of March, I believe. Check where you watch your VODs at, because it's the one I haven't seen yet, and it's the one I've been wanting to see all season long. Best Director went to the director of Another Round, the foreign film, which isn't a surprise. There's always somebody in that director's slot that they leave off. I'm not shocked they left off Aaron Sorkin, just because he's not really a director. He's more of a writer, so we got in for Screenplay. The director's branch like directors. And the director of Another Round, while I'm not familiar with his work, I'll have to catch that one. It's a frontrunner for foreign film. Chloe Zhao, of course. Lee Isaac Chung. David Fincher, no surprise there for Mank. I thought he might miss. Emerald Fennell, first time 2 women ever nominated for Best Director, which is awesome. The predicted 5 Best Actress nominees, that's your 5. They've been all season long. I'd even do a runner-up. Good for Stephen Yeun for Minari. Super happy for him. Best Picture. No Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. No One Night in Miami. Interesting. Those are both based on plays. So I find that interesting that both of them got snubbed. And no screenplay for either of them either. So that's interesting. That doesn't help their Best Picture chances. But I think Nomadland got in everywhere it needed to. Chicago 7 didn't. It didn't get in director, which is not good. Minari got better. Promising Young Woman. I love how Judas and the Black Messiah that's such a great movie. It's one of my favorites of the year. Check it out on HBO Max. That's a great movie. I'm so happy that they watched that. And Sound of Metal, too. I love Sound of Metal. So, anyway, those are the Oscar nominations for 2021. The Oscars will be on in April. April 21st, I believe. Don't double check. You'll want to double check me on that because it's early. So, yeah, so most of my predictions were right. No huge shocks. I wasn't really shocked by anybody. I was surprised, but not like, whoa, taken aback. So, let me know down in the comments. Snubs, surprises. What movies are you excited that got nominated? What movies are you like, wow, I can't believe that missed? Yeah. It's going to 8 Best Picture nominees. Everyone was predicting 9. Next year will be the first year with a hard 10 back in the lineup. It's been 5 to 10 the last few years. Hard 10 back next year. Not this 5 to 10 stuff, which is hard to predict. Yeah, so I will definitely be watching The Father in the next few weeks. And, yeah, let me know what your favorite nominations were and who you think's going to win at this point. And that's all I got for this video. So thank you guys for watching this with me, and I'll see you guys next time.